Buenos dias. Good morning. Welcome to your mat. For today's practice, we will use one strap, which you can set that towards the back of your mat, and two blocks, and we'll place those on either side towards the front of our mat. And then to get started in a comfortable seat for a moment, just to connect with the experience of being here, arriving onto your mat. And we'll invite an intention of savoring into this practice, that even for the next 20 or so minutes, this may not be a full, robust 1-hour class, and yet there is still so much savoring and presence and intention that can be brought. So let's go ahead and continue to move onto our backs. So coming down onto your mat, lying down in a constructive rest. So we'll take the feet wide to the edges of your mat and allow the knees to knock into each other. And pausing for a moment, you might want to place one hand on your heart, another hand on your belly, maybe both hands come to your heart space. And feel your slow, steady breath in and slow releasing exhale. Feeling your breath, slow inhalation through your nose, fill your belly. And exhale to release. Really savoring this next breath. Inhale through your nose, make it full and wide. And exhale to let it go. Releasing your hands if they were on your body. And bring your arms long to your side. And take a moment. Separating your knees. Let your left leg go long out onto the mat. Toes are active and flexed. Draw your right knee in towards your chest. Give it a squeeze. And finding your strap. Placing your strap along the ball of your right foot. As you inhale, lengthen your leg long, heel reaching up towards the sky. As you exhale, rooting the back of your shoulder blades into the mat. Nice full inhale to breathe the length into the back of your right leg. And as you exhale, finding a softness. And gathering the strap into your right hand. Take a full inhale, flexing your toes, reaching out through your heels. With your exhale, let your foot open up to the right. Using your right hand just as gentle, steady support, encouraging a groundedness of the back of your left hip down to the mat. Take a full inhale, stretching out through the inner right leg. Exhale, settling. Inhale, draws your foot back towards center. As you exhale, spinning your toes to a 10 or 11 on a clock face, reaching out long through your heel. Toes are still active and flexed towards your face. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, slowly allowing your foot to cross over midline, and maybe not very much as you start to wake up through the right side of your leg, your hip, feeling your IT band. Slow, steady breath in. And a slow releasing exhale. Slowly drawing your foot back to center, bend your knee, release the strap. Let your right leg go long out onto the mat. Take a breath to notice. And then as you're ready, drawing your left knee in towards your chest, giving it a squeeze, flexing and active through your right foot now. And then take your strap, place it along the ball of your left leg, extending long towards the sky. Take a full breath in to feel the length and aliveness along the back of your leg. As you exhale, just gently drawing your toes a bit closer towards your face. Inviting a softness, being really gentle with where your body is today. And gathering the strap into your left hand, staying nice and rooted through your shoulder blades. Slowly allowing your left foot to open up to the side. Again, maybe placing your right hand onto your hip, encouraging that groundedness through your pelvis. Really going to the edge of your sensation here, so not moving past that edge, but just meeting it and greeting it at the threshold. Another slow inhale through your nose. Full releasing exhale. And slowly drawing your foot back towards center. Now spinning your toes to a 1 or a 2 on a clock face. Just feeling that little rotation in your femur bone, reaching out through your heel. Take a nice full breath in, finding length through your legs. You exhale, crossing over midline. And again, maybe it's not very much. What we're going for is that opening and activation through your IT band, feeling that light. Taking one more breath here. And as you exhale, slowly releasing back to center, bending your knee, release the strap. And go ahead and set that off to the sides. Extending your arms long overhead, like you're trying to reach the wall behind you. Take an inhale and a nice great big stretch. As you exhale, drawing one knee and then the other in towards your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. And then slowly start to build some momentum, rocking forward and back along your spine. Doing this about 3 times. As you come on up and transition into tabletop. All fours position, bringing the wrists right underneath the shoulders, knees directly under hips. Toes can be tucked or untucked. Some gentle cat and cows to wake up through your spine. As you inhale, drop your belly, tailbone and crown sweep up towards the sky. As you exhale, press the ground away, doming through your spine, drawing chin towards your chest. Inhale, belly drops, gaze lifts, broadening your heart center towards the sky. Exhale, rounding it in. One more. Inhale, belly drops, gaze lifts. As you exhale, hugging into center, feeling your shoulder blades drawing away from midline. And then coming back to center. Taking your knees wide, bring your big toes together. Firming down through your left hand as you inhale, slowly unfurling, right elbow, then wrist, then fingertips up towards the sky. Open up. As you exhale, threading the needle, dropping your right shoulder down to the mat, side of your face releasing. Extending your right hand away from you. And your left hand can either be planted onto the mat in front of your face, elbows standing, or maybe you take your arm long towards the front of the mat. Take a nice full breath in, deep into your belly. As you exhale, feeling a softening and a releasing down into the earth. And you savor this twist. Noticing the rise and the fall of your breath. If you have your arm extended, sliding your hand back in front of your face, rooting into the mat, pressing into the earth as you inhale to unfurl, unwind, reach up. And exhale, right hand releasing back down onto the mat. As you inhale, slowly unfurling your left fingertips up towards the sky, opening through your heart space. Exhale, dropping your left shoulder down onto the mat, reaching your hand away from you. Right hand placement can be in any way that feels supportive for you. Planting your hand onto the earth in a push-up position. This just helps to deepen into your twist. Or maybe you extend your right hand long out towards the front of the mat, softening your shoulder downward. And let yourself be here. Allowing for a nice full breath in. And a full breath out. And planting your hand onto the mat in front of your face, pressed down. As you inhale, slowly unwinding, opening up, reaching up. Exhale, left hand back down to the mat. Bring your knees directly underneath your hips once again. Lengthening your right leg long out behind you. And start to shift your weight forward and back, opening up through the Achilles, your hamstring. Coming back to center, inhale, lifting your heel in line with your pelvis. As you exhale, draw your knee towards your nose, pressing the floor away, rounding through your spine, and then planting your right foot next to your right thumb. Allowing your stance to be a little bit wider here, creating space for your pelvis. As you inhale, slowly coming on up for your low lunge, Anjaneyasana. As you exhale, lengthening your pelvis, your tailbone reaches down towards the earth. Inhale, growing tall through your spine. Exhale, softening your shoulders down and away from your ears. One more inhale, reach up. As you exhale, straightening through your front leg, flexing your toes towards your face, grabbing on for your blocks, placing those on either side of your shin. Any height, lowest height, middle height, highest height. Inhale, breathing length into your spine, lifting up halfway, crown shines forward. Exhale, softening down towards the mat. Moving with your breath as you inhale, wave your spine long. And exhale, folding forehead, releasing through the back of your neck. One more time, inhale, navel to heart, out the crown of your head. And exhale, releasing down. Rebending through your front foot. Planting your left hand onto the mat, lifting your back knee up off the mat as you inhale, reaching your right fingertips up towards the sky, easy twist. Exhale, drawing your shoulder blades down and away from your ears. One more full breath in, reach, get long out the crown of your head. As you exhale, planting your hand to frame your front foot, dropping your back knee down to the mat, and then releasing your right knee underneath you, finding your tabletop one more time. Rinse out through the spine with a cat and cow as you inhale, dropping your belly, broadening your collarbones towards the front of the room. Gaze lifts. And exhale, rounding it in, drawing chin towards chest, tailbone points between your knees. Coming back to a nice neutral spine. So lengthen the left leg long up behind you, toes are grounded. Beginning just with that gentle forward and back motion. Gentle forward and back, opening up through the sole of your foot, the back of your leg. And as you come back to center, take an inhale, lifting your heel in line with your pelvis. As you exhale, draw your knee in towards your nose, rounding deeply through your upper spine, and then stepping your foot next to your left. Again, widening maybe through your stance a little bit. You can heel toe your foot a bit wider towards the edge of your mat. Tone your low belly in and up to feel stable in your base. As you inhale, coming on up for our low lunge Anjaneyasana. Exhale to drive your front knee forward. Again, feel your pubic bone toning in and up. As you open up through the right side of your quad, feel your psoas. Nice full breath in, reaching up. Stay for your exhale, dropping your shoulders away from your ears. One more breath in. Maybe you look up with your exhale, straightening through your front leg, flexing your toes towards your face, even the pinky toe edge side. Really drawing the left femur bone into the pelvis. Grabbing on for your blocks at any height. Framing your shin. Now we'll take those undulations through the spine, matching with our breath as you inhale, waving your spine long, crown extends forward. And exhale, releasing. 2 more times like that. Slow inhale from navel to heart, feeling that breath extend at the crown of your head. And exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, waving through your spine. And exhale, softening down. Setting your blocks off to the side, planting your left foot. We crawl the hands forward, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Firming down through your right hand now as you inhale, coming on up for a twist. Opening through your heart space, reaching up towards the sky, feeling one long line of energy through your back, feel out through the crown of your head. Take another breath in, spiraling your heart towards the sky. And then exhale, planting your hand back down onto the mat, dropping your right knee down, coming back into a tabletop. One more cat and cow. Inhale, feeling your belly reach towards the earth, tailbone and crown extend towards the sky. Exhale, rounding deeply. Feel the scapula gliding away from your spine. Come back into a nice neutral spine. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out as you bring your big toes together. Take your knees wide to the edges of the mat, settling in for a child's pose. Melting your heart towards the mat. Connecting third eye space between your brow, feeling it supported by the earth. On an inhale, reach your fingertips a little bit closer towards the front edge of your mat. As you exhale, walk your fingertips up and over off the right side of your mat. Stacking palms here. Inhale, breathing length along the left side of your body. As you exhale, softening your left shoulder down and towards the earth. Sinking your left hip towards your heel. And take an inhale to breathe length into your side body. And an exhale to let it go. Slowly walking your fingertips back towards center as you breathe in. And then your exhale carries you up and over to the other side. We'll be stacking palms here. Allowing for a full breath in, finding space in between your ribs on your right side. And then exhale, softening down. One more full inhalation. Letting it go as you exhale. Beginning to walk your hands back towards center. And then slowly rounding through your spine as you walk your hands back towards your knees. Stacking your shoulders over your hips, your head over shoulders. Just shifting your weight to one side to allow your ankles to come around, legs extend long out in front of you. Feel your sit bones broadening and widening in towards the mat. You may reach underneath and just scooch the flesh aside. Feel that sense of groundedness. Toes are nice and flexed towards your face. As you inhale, press into the ground to lift your crown tall towards the sky. And as you exhale, walking your hands forward any amount, hinging at your hips, going as far as you can with a straight spine. When you can't go any farther, so again, coming up to your edge, then let your spine round and fold forwards. You may want to grab on for one of your blocks and just place that on any height as a shelf for your forehead. Grabbing on for what you can, maybe your ankles, or shins, or perhaps reaching for your feet. Take a breath into the back of your heart, back of your lungs. As you exhale to release. One more full breath here. And a full breath out. And gently releasing, rolling up your spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Taking your time. You're using a prop, set that off to the side. And scooch your hips forward towards the center of your mat, legs lengthen out long in front of you. Just coming down onto our backs. So getting there however you choose. And then bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees open up wide like a puck. Option for your blocks to support the outside of your knees. For our reclined Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Hands may be resting along beside you, or perhaps you place one hand on your belly, another hand on your heart. Maybe both hands on your heart. Allowing yourself to savor this moment. And to savor means that we're allowing an experience to flow through us while we use our full awareness to be present with that experience. We're not grasping or holding on, letting it move through us, to shape us. Slowly allowing your knees to close, using your hands, just gently guide the knees back up, planting your feet onto the mat. And letting your legs go long as we find our final resting pose, Shavasana. And setting yourself up here in your own space, you may have a bolster that you'd like to bring underneath your knees, or maybe a blanket you'd like to slide underneath your head, or perhaps to bring on top of your pelvis for a little more grounding. And here we'll surrender and savor this Shavasana for the next several moments. And I'll let you know when it's time to bring some natural movement back into your body. Inviting the angel of air back into your body, allowing the breath to deepen, bringing some natural movement into your limbs, a wiggle of your fingers, your toes. Gently rock your head from side to side, massaging the back of your skull. Choosing to stay in Shavasana, feel free to remain as you are for as long as you like. But if you would like to close your practice, go ahead and extend your arms up overhead as you inhale for a nice, great big morning stretch. As you exhale, drawing one knee and then the other in towards your chest, give yourself a squeeze, a little gentle rock from side to side. Then allowing gravity to carry you over to one side. Using your bottom arm like a pillow as you plant your other hand in front of your heart. Take a breath into the back of your heart, back of your lungs. And exhale to let it go. And slowly, in your own way and in your own time, gently press yourself back to a comfortable seat, keeping your gaze soft and your attention inward. One more invitation to find a little bit more length in your spine and a little bit more softness in your shoulders. And fingertips graze the earth on either side of you. As you inhale, lifting your arms up to the heavens above. As you exhale, drawing your hands to prayer in front of your heart, Anjali Mudra. And then lifting your thumbs to third eye center, space between your brow. May I see my truth. And bringing your thumbs down to your lips. May I speak my truth. And bringing your thumbs back down to your brave and beautiful heart. May I feel it. And then bowing the wisdom of your mind to the knowing of your heart. And it is the divine sweetness in me that honors and cherishes and loves the divine sweetness in you. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace.